on my watch, this money was stolen is more than an outrage. And it's amazing to me that you, as a smart man, continue to proffer that outrage with this nonsense that's outside here, with the nonsense that you write in the paper, with the nonsense that Joe Ely sends out on the internet. And I'm sorry. People say I shouldn't get upset about these things. It's all politics. Well, as people have said, this is our community. And what's been happening here is the rape of this community by people for political gain who are telling untruths. And it's time it stopped. And I would like you, and I would like Sally, and I would like everyone in this room who's a Republican to stand up and say they disavow what's been happening.
Thanks.
I guess I resent you calling me out by name. I truly resent that, Steve. I think it's inappropriate. From the bottom of my heart, I believe that volunteerism is the lifeblood of this community. And I can look around the room, and I know that there are many good people. And I look around in front of me, and I know that there are good people that make many contributions to this community. And they are to be respected because they're dedicated individuals. Things may have happened, things may have gone wrong, and I regret that, and I think it's sad. But I want you to know that if there has been no organized Republican effort to discredit anything that has happened in regard to Panda. That has not been, and I would never participate in that effort. I have nothing to do with that sign out there, and I don't support that sign out there. Joe Ely has no participation in the Republican committee effort. So I resent you using my name that way. It hurts me to see what's happening to this community. I find it very painful. We are a small community with many good people that have given many, many years to make this community special. And I don't like to see what's happening with the politics in this community. I've never wanted to be a part of that. And I think if you're aware of any of my participation, and I think it's obvious when you see some of the things that are being said and some of the things that are being written, it's very clear what comes from Sally Mazzarella, because I would not participate in anything less than that. And I'm sorry for raising my voice here, but I am hurt, and I find it very painful to see what's happening in this room tonight.
Are you blaming the messenger, Sally? Are you saying that Paul Niederkorn, who is whether he's a treasurer or finance chairman?
I don't want to get down to the details of Panda. I didn't think that that's what this town board meeting should be about. Some things that have happened, I'm not sure. I don't have the detail. But I don't want that. This started a couple of weeks ago, Steve, when accusations were made, and it didn't start by Paul. You were the one that mentioned names, and that hurt me because it was volunteers. And I think if things go wrong, it's unfortunate. We have volunteers that dedicate a lot of time and a lot of hours, and yes, maybe things don't always happen appropriately or not always correctly. But these are people that have to be respected for the work that they've done. And there are ways to deal with some failures. But I don't think what's happening is what I want to see in this community that I love so much. And it just hurts me. And I have to apologize because I have never found myself in this position, and I find my legs are trembling. But I just resented you calling out my name that way, because I do not participate in so-called dirty politics. That is not my style. It will never be my style. That is not what I want for the community of Rhinebeck.